Alright, sweet. It looks like we are now live. How's everyone's day going so far? How we doing? How we doing? Got a nice stream planned for all y'all today. Let me know how the audio is coming in. Want to make sure we're nice and clear and audible. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone's day going so far? Let's see who we got in the chat so far. Who's the first one to join us? Gigs, what's going on, dude? What's happening, man? Mish, what's up, Gigs? East Coast Hours stream tonight. What's going on, man? Milson Marksman, hey, what's going on, dude? Virgil, always glad to have you. Joseph Keen, the winner of last night's bonus raffle. How are you doing, bro? Angel Fuentes, what's going on, dude? Going Hulk like button mass smash. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, Mitch. Again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream. Smack that motherfucking like button. Make sure to let us know that you guys want us to continue doing all these awesome live streams planned for all you guys. Make sure you guys want us to. If you guys want it to keep happening, we can keep doing it. You gotta like the stream and share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Let everyone know what's going on. This is the best place to hang out. Get all your airsoft info. Look for product recommendations. Behind the scenes stuff, what's going on. Who else we got in the chat right now? Random Engineering, what's happening, dude? The Flyest Truck, you know, yo, what's happening, dude? Cat 9mm edits and games. You're good? Good to hear. Good to hear. Grundy's Dies, yo, 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 what's happening, dude? Jason, what's going on, dude? Good to have you as well. Elite Protogen, hello there. Hello there. Angel Winners, are we building out your MGC4 on stream? No, not quite. If I were to show off my MGC4 on stream right now, like have it in my hands, odds are YouTube will just completely zuck us again, and I don't want that happening. So yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure he might join later on. But Brewer, if you are listening, I got it. Thank you so much, dude. Again, you did not have to do that, but yes, that is freaking sick, and I am going to be building that out as soon as I possibly can. Jed Rippy, what's going on, dude? Is the gang at SHOT Show? Not the whole gang. Boaz is at SHOT Show. He's getting helped right now with filming content with Sigma. He's there with him as well. That's why if you guys been keeping up with our social media, you might have seen a few Instagram stories of him at SHOT Show, going over some new products there, showing off some new stuff in person. Looks very, very cool. Very jealous. Very jealous. DJ, what's happening, dude? What's happening? DJ, by the way, I believe it was you. Yes, you were saying that you had wanted to go ahead and do a swap for the MGC4s. Don't worry, I was able to. I had to manually stop it. It's delayed a little bit just because I had to manually stop the shipment process myself for the MGC4. Don't worry, you're getting the right color. You're getting the right color. Brewer, what's happening? Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. While working in the war room, what's going on, dude? Gnarls was happening. Yeah, we got a good amount of people in the stream. All right. Good to see. But only 12 likes. Only 12 likes. Guys, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this stream and share this around with as many people as possible. If you know anyone that's at all remotely interested, even just a little, just a hair, right, in Airsoft, make sure to go ahead and share this around with them as well. Let them know there's a safe space. They are more than welcome to ask their Airsoft-related questions. Talk Airsoft, hang out with the community, and again, just vibe out, man. Just vibe out. That's all it is, right? At the end of the day, and of course, right, get those extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway tomorrow. It's going down tomorrow, guys. It's $4,200. It's insane. It's insane. Let's see. Tell about your militia kit, Gnarls. Yes, I will be going a little bit further into detail. Thankfully, Gnarls, I'll say this, right? It's nothing really too fancy, but that's kind of the point, right, for militia kit. I've never had the issue where my kit, whenever I went as militia, ever really didn't match the vibe of militia itself. You know what I mean? My shit, whenever I went as militia, was always very much like surplus equipment for sure. It was always surplus gear, kind of just thrown around together haphazardly. Right? I mean, that's the whole point. That's the whole vibes for militia in general, right? I always think of it as like a poor man's Russian. You know what I mean? You can use Russian gear if you want to, but, you know, try to just kind of mix and match it everywhere. Don't try to get like freaking all the high-speed freaking Gucci brands, right, and all that shit for militia. It just didn't really fit. You know, I always had a problem with that too, so I'm glad the revised tax op now fixes that problem altogether. But it is now 4:05, so I want to go ahead and just officially begin. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Storefront live stream. My name is Isaias, and I'll be hosting this stream. Big shout out to everyone that's watching right now. Again, you're the reason that we're able to go ahead and continue doing this, and why GI is still around. You help keeping the lights on and keeps the cameras rolling. But if you guys want to go ahead and continue to show your support, make sure to go ahead and like this live stream. And again, share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Let's get all eyes on this stream. Show your support for GI also by placing your orders through Airsoft GI. The the only airsoft retailer that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance to win a shopping spree giveaway. And that's going down tomorrow. And what exactly is our shopping spree for all of my newer viewers out there, if you're wondering? Well, a shopping spree giveaway is a weekly raffle which we do, in which we start the prize pot off at $600. And the only thing you got to do to enter is place a $20 or greater order, right? That's literally it. You got to place that order within that week time frame. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is going to be the deadline, the cutoff for you guys to be entered. So make sure to place your orders in now while you guys can. However, during these live streams, I like to go ahead and throw in some extra promotions for you guys to take advantage of to help increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Because while every $20 order will get you one, right now during this stream, right, we're going to be relying on the good old classic here, right? Every $50 spent per order, we'll be receiving 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? It's a classic. Easy, self-explanatory, not a whole lot going on there, and that's the way I like it, right? Again, all you got to do is spend $50 and you get 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. As opposed to any other time frame, you place an order, you would only be getting 1, right? So get yourself your BBs, get yourself your green gas, your batteries, your chargers, literally anything, any airsoft gun that you want, it'll end up adding up, right? So let's say you want to go in and pick up, say, I don't know, a Mayo Gang MGC4, which, guys, the new colors are available. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it. The new colors for the Mark 1s and Mark 2s are available. So I would strongly recommend that you go ahead and place your orders for yours before time runs out. Right? Because quantity is incredibly limited for a lot of these bad boys. Some of them are on a shocker deal too, like meaning that they are less than $300. Frick, dude, absolutely freaking crazy, especially like the black and red. The challenge kit was actually really cool. I like seeing that one's discounted too. And we also got the black and bronze as well. In my opinion, the best color, because that's the one that I now own. But they're biased, a little biased, right? But again, ordering one of these bad boys, $300, yeah, that's 30 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. That's 30 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. 30 chances of winning $4,200 all for yourself. But you got to place your orders during the duration of this live stream only. Once the live stream's over, because we're going to be ending at 5, it's a shorter stream. Once it ends at 5 o'clock, that's going to be it. The promo isn't coming back, so make sure to go and take advantage now while you can. I would also strongly recommend, we are actually fairly close. I think we were like 15 away from unlocking the next bonus raffle for the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box. Normally, that'd be getting you 10 entries in the shopping spree giveaway, which is already pretty freaking fire, if I do say so myself, right? And a lot of you guys were bullying us, sliding into our DMs, right? Just harassing the shit out of us, asking us, hey, when are you going to do a Pistol Mystery Box? When are you going to do a Pistol Mystery Box? So put your money where your mouth is. Place your orders for one of these mystery boxes, because these are actually pretty dope. We've been actually able to grant a lot of people's wishes with this mystery box. It's freaking sick, dude. 120, and it's request based as well. Again, there's so many options you can, and again, bonus raffles, bonus raffles. But again, I had to bring it back around to the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box, the best mystery box on the market right now. The preset list that we have here, this list of all these handpicked prizes, insane. Literally every single one is going to cost more than the box itself. So literally no matter what you get, it's a guaranteed dub every single time, right? So make sure to go and get your orders for that as well, because you'll also be getting 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. It's not like it's a gamble or anything where you won't end up winning, something amazing. You're going to win something dope that's more than what you paid for, and potentially $4,200, so more than making up for that amount, right, that you just spent. And again, if you guys want to see the shopping spree giveaway rule set for yourself, where to go? If you guys want to see the shopping spree giveaway rule set all for yourself, I'm going to go ahead and link that as well so you can see all the rules for yourself right here, right now. Very, very easy to follow along. We even put a list of the previous winners on there as well, so you guys can check that out for yourself as well. See for yourself that the winnings are indeed real. If you don't believe me, feel free to go and ask any of the previous winners in here. Brewer was a previous winner. Feel free to go and ask him how he won. He took advantage of the promotions, man. That's all it is. That's all it is at the end of the day. But before I go ahead and answer some questions, I wanted to go ahead and show off a couple things as well. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, Boaz and Sigma are actually out right now at SHOT Show. They're in Vegas right now, getting some exclusive, content behind the scenes stuff, right? Seeing a lot of the cool products that are being shown off at SHOT Show. And I wanted to go ahead and show off some of the pictures that he was able to go ahead and graciously thank you. Boaz, if you are watching, much appreciated, man. I know you're hustling around there trying to get as many pictures and as much content as possible. So big shout out to you, man. Nothing but love for you. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of these pictures. Why don't we? Because these pictures were actually pretty freaking sick, right? I'm going to go just quickly through them. Some of the things that I think are worth noting as well. Let me go ahead and just expand this out. Let me go blow this picture up. So it's a lot easier for you guys to see too. There we go. All right, you guys should be able to go ahead and see it right now. Yeah, there you go. All right, sweet, 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 right? Got some of these. Right, these are actually pretty freaking sick. I'm loving just the standard M-Lock handguard on this, and of course with the side folding stock in here. Kind of reminds me of, I think it's is it Atlas Custom Works that is doing this, right? The side folding stock, that style, but it looks freaking sick, man. Like I'm actually really, really digging the furniture on this one. I think I prefer the folding stock. Don't get me wrong, I do like the classic full stocks on there, but something about the M-Lock just looks nice and chunky. Don't know what it is, right? Kalashnikov USA license stuff, yeah. Like so, it's gonna be OEM by Lancer. Always really, really cool to see. I got that little booth going on. Yeah, the AirTech. Okay, so I know some of you guys have your own mixed feelings about the AirTech stuff, but honestly, again, like I was talking with Chef last night, Chef Anakage, you know, at the end of the day, these are purpose-built guns, and you know what? They serve their purpose very, very well, right? Say what you will about them, you know, they are really well built at the end of the day, and they perform great. You know, they are going to be using the Lance Tactical Gen 3 internals, so you literally can't say anything bad about the Gen 3s. They're freaking solid, man. You know what I mean? It's just in a different flavor than maybe some of us might not like, but you know what? At the end of the day, if it's doing its job and getting more people involved in Airsoft, getting them into it, transitioning paintballers over to Airsoft, hey, I ain't complaining. I actually do kind of like the fibers on there too. I think that is pretty cool. I do like that. Or Kalashnikov USA license. Oh, that's right. We got the collab between the BCM and the Zynearms R15. That was actually pretty cool. I was talking to Bossman about this. I really dig. I'll zoom in so you guys can see a little better. I actually really dig the way that the BCM like furniture itself, like I don't know. I just think it lends itself very well to the Zynearms R15. Just something about that, like. It screams high quality, high end, like civilian rifle. Does that make any sort of sense? Am I making sense on that? I don't know. It looks good, man. It just really looks freaking good. I got nothing else to say, but again, it's gonna be a Zynearms R15, one of the best, probably the second best high end AAG at a mid tier price point you can get. Second only to the MGC4s. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling through. There's some more stuff on here. Yeah, Lance Tactical Gen 4s on here. I don't hate the rail system. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I'm also not hating it either. I don't know what other sort of rail systems they could have done, but I think it works very, very well. And again, it's a Gen 4, right? So you are going to be getting some Gucci internals, and again, you are going to be getting that full metal construction as well, which we all love to see. That's going to be really, really freaking sick. Now, the Storms, right? These kind of caught our attention. This is something that both Chef and I agreed on, was like, yeah, this is some shit you'd find out at like Halo or like James Cameron's Avatar, man. Freaking sick, dude. I freaking love these, right? Interesting to see. Not a bolt action sniper in the way that you would think, right? Considering there is no like actual spring in there. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, right? But even though it is supposed to be built around like a VSR 10 kind of, right? Because it's taking VSR 10 magazines, that pneumatic system. Like it's just weird, man. But again, I'm all here for it. At the end of the day, I'm all here for it. And this is supposed to be because there's no spring, right? It's supposed to be like hella quiet. That was one of the biggest things about this. It was supposed to be incredibly silent. So I do want to see more of these out in the field. Maybe as soon as we can bring them in, I want to do a test on my own. See how quiet is this really, right? Is this the most viable option now for anyone that wants to run more of like sort of a recon role, any sort of like recce build? You know, are we going to see more of these? That would be actually pretty cool. But I think it's ultimately going to depend on how much they want to charge for these bad boys. But we'll have to go on and just wait and see when they come out, right? More pictures of those bad boys. Oh. Let's go back. Very, very interesting to see as well. The more Poseidon stuff as well. These are actually pretty cool. These are going to be basically the same as like the Diamondbacks, right? Again, I'm not hating on them. A little basic, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just glad that there's more stuff that is being released, both tan and black. Now this one. This is the interesting one. The one that I don't want to say controversial. The one that just kind of gained a lot of like attention recently, right? ABC. Like I think it's pretty cool, right? I think it's cool that it's officially licensed. I am liking the full metal construction. Like I think it's cool. But my thing is, again, $500. Is that going to be worth it? I think I'm on the same page as both Chef Panakage and maybe Bossman too, right? If I remember correctly. If the performance is there, you know what I mean? Great, you know? Like, if the performance is there, if it's, like, a solid system, then sure, you know, absolutely. If it, once upon field testing, it turns out to be really, really decent, really good, then yeah, all for it. Because, again, I understand that full license stuff is going to cost a little bit more. I'm fully aware of that. And, again, gas blowback, like, yeah, it's going to cost a little bit of a pretty penny, you know? But I'm not opposed to it altogether. Again, the thing that I'm really intrigued by, Again, might not turn out to be true, but I was really, really stoked on the fact that it will take the VFC spec Glock magazines, and I'm very, very, very happy to see. If that's the case, there's gonna be a lot of like Glock owners out there that are like, dude, hell yeah, I save a little bit on magazines. You know what I mean? Just saving a little bit on magazines. Any little bit's gonna help at that point. And yes, I know Boaz was incredibly hyped about this one, the gray MCX. I'm not a gray guy. You know, I'm not, right? When the Glock 19 Gen 5 and tungsten gray came out, that kind of got my attention. That kind of captivated my heart, right? But this looks hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks really freaking hot. I love the gray. I mean, yes, it is still just your standard MCX at the end of the day. Yes, nothing new or innovative on that front. However, just the fact that it is being available now in a variety of different colors, specifically gray, I'm loving it, man. I'm freaking it's McDonald's, right? I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. Like, I think it's pretty cool. I know there are a lot of guys that love to do like their Storm or like their Wolf Gray loadouts, and I'm imagining that this is going to be only complimentary for that as well. Only going to be complimentary for that as well. And then, of course, we got the pistols, right? That's pretty freaking sick. That's pretty freaking sick. Glock 19, hell yeah, with Gen 5 with the freaking armor. Oh, dude, with the optic on there, it looks sexy, dude. Looks freaking good. Man, the freaking Boaz, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous, right, that Boaz was able to go ahead and get all these pictures and hold these guns himself. There's like Kazuno, that Kazuno works, yeah. Freaking, oh, dude, these are freaking sick, man. Like, oh, yeah, of course, right, of course. The Tandem Cross, of course, you have to go ahead and hold that as well. The Cthulhu. Again, so someone was asking, I believe, last stream. I don't remember who asked it, but someone was asking if the standard version and, you know, the I guess like the Cthulhu, the high-end version, are going to be coming included with the sort of like open or like exposed outer barrel. I believe that's going to be the case. I believe both are going to have the exposed outer barrel. But yeah, this is actually pretty sick. I mean, honestly, like, would I cop one myself? I have been considering getting an AP01, so the fact that you get Tandem Cross, like the Cthulhu, it is tempting, because I know most guys that are end up going to get an AAP, right, they're going to end up spending a good amount of money just on, like, the externals alone, right? You got the CNC build externals from, like, TTI, other companies like Alice Custom Works, right? And they end up spending over 200-something bucks versus this, where it's going to be, like, what, 170? Around 170 price point, so that's actually pretty freaking sick. That's actually pretty freaking sick as well. Oh, I'm going to pull this bad boy up. One second. Just want to go and see what's happening here. All right. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. But yeah, no, that's just a few little things that are coming out. We'll go and see more items later on down the stream. But I want to take this time to go ahead and again let you guys know the promo's above my head right now, guys. Make sure that you guys take advantage right now. Remember, every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree win. That's going down tomorrow. $4,200 can be yours, right? And anyone watching, especially on my younger viewers, first-time watchers. First of all, thank you. Your viewership is always appreciated. But you absolutely have a shot at winning tomorrow's biggest. This is literally our biggest prize pot that we've ever done. But you have to be able to place your orders in order to participate. You won't be able to win unless you play. You can't win unless you play. So you got to make sure that you place your orders. And it's not like it's a gamble or a raffle, like any sort of lottery or anything at the end of the day, right? Because you are still getting all the amazing products that you order from Airsoft GI. Whether you're buying airsoft guns, mystery boxes, accessories, BBs, it does not matter. You are still getting all the amazing things that you order from Airsoft GI. We're also just throwing in this extra little addition. You never know. The last 2 names that we called for the shopping spree giveaway were actually first-time shoppers. They could have taken home that big-ass prize for themselves, but they weren't there. They didn't watch the stream. They weren't able to claim the prize for themselves. By watching the stream, you guys are already one step ahead of the competition. So place your orders now while you guys can. All right, let's do one here. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and answer some questions while we wait. We're going to take a little break from looking at products. We'll come back to it, but I want to go ahead and answer and see what the live chat has to say. Cannot wait for it to hit AS just to make sure. Yeah, the Tandem Cross, yeah. Yeah, they both will because that's exactly the real Tandem Cross Kraken is. Favorite GBB pistol. This comes from Joe Reynond. Favorite gas blowback pistol. That's a tough one, man, because there's a lot of pistols that I like in general in real steel world, and then there's like airsoft, right? There's a couple pistols that I would say would probably hit my like top 3, at least in my personal collection. Number 1 in no particular order, would probably have to be the Elite Force M9 CO2 pistol, just because that one is capable of both semi and full auto. And holy shit, the full auto on that is insane. CO2 kicks like a mother. I'd probably also have to say number 2. What other ones do I have? I mean, I like high kappas too. Don't get me wrong, I do like high kappas. I think they are really, really cool. It doesn't really even matter what brand you end up going with, considering, you know, if you're going with the TM spec one, you can just build them out the entire same, like, at the end of the day, right? I think right now, though, as far as ones that you can buy, like, right from the shelf, like, right to get-go, it probably have to be the Sand Viper, man. Probably have to be the Sand Viper right now. I haven't fired a pistol that is that smooth. Right, that is the best way I can describe it. Just smooth feeling, you know what I mean? All right, here, let's see. Let's pull it. Let's pop it up. Why not? Why not? I like looking at it. Right? Popping up with the Sand Viper. Honestly, it's a toss-up between the two, whether you want to go with the OG or you want to go with the high-grade. I would say if you were kind of toss-up between the two, go with the high-grade one. Yeah, it's like $20 more, but like whatever, you know what I mean? You are getting, right, a closer color or closer finish to the real counterpart, right, to the actual Sand Viper. And the internal build quality is going to be the exact same as the Pit Viper, right? Which is another amazing pistol that you can get right out the box, right? Both the Pit Viper and the Sand are going to be probably some of the best, if not the best, high kappas that you can honestly get right from the box, right? Right from the get-go, that's probably going to be some of the best that you can get. Just in terms of performance, the way it feels, again, it just screams high quality all around and just looks amazing. And then, yeah, I guess is it bad to say Pit Viper would be 3? I don't know. Those 3 would probably be like some of the best ones in my opinion. But again, it ultimately depends. Best is a very subjective question. You know what I mean? It's a very, very subjective term. Really depends on what you think looks cool and what it is that you're looking for. I always like to use the example of like, hey, someone who does a lot of World War II reenactment stuff, they're going to look at a Sand Viper and be like, this is completely pointless to me. Like, this does nothing for me. And then they're going to instead look at something else like, I don't know, like some of the older Lugers, right? And they're going to look at that and be like, that is perfect. That is absolutely, you know what I mean? Like, it depends. It's all subjective. All subjective. Let's see, it keeps scrolling through. XR Preacher, time to get my gun prepped for some weekend fun while I lurk and listen here. Absolutely, man. I mean, yeah, as long as you're listening. But again, highly recommend you go ahead and place your orders and take advantage of the promotions above my head as well. Tristan's World, what's your favorite AMS event? I actually haven't gone to an American Milsim event yet. I have not been able to attend. The only Milsims that I've been able to do were Milsim West, just because I was like, you know, I knew a lot of guys that would do it, and I wanted to try it for myself. I love how intense it can be, and of course, like, you know, the idea of having to bring enough food and water for 3 days. That's like that was like, yes, I want to do that. I want to do. But I do want to start branching out, like I mentioned. Maybe this is the year that I'll finally be able to start branching out and do other events for other organizers as well. That'd be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty dang cool to do. So you keep scrolling through here, Or keep scrolling up. Hopefully the Storm isn't similar to the ICS Tomahawk. I've seen mixed opinions on that. I've only seen very little. I know what you're talking about. I've seen very little about the ICS Tomahawk. I've never had any hands-on experience, so I wouldn't know personally Prime Tech. But, you know, I hope, again, I have a feeling. I have a feeling, maybe it's just me, but I have a feeling that the Storm is actually going to be pretty dang well built. I have a feeling that's going to be pretty well built, and the performance is going to be there. I think it's going to be a little split in terms of its opinion, because maybe the price point might be a little bit higher than what most people are willing to spend. Maybe that would be the thing. That'd be the only drawback. But again, we'll have to just wait and see, right? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Mish, I would like the controversial gas like SMG. Yeah, the APC is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's freaking cool. If 300 is the minimum, 500 might be worth it if it doesn't need upgrades. Yeah, no, that's true. And again, at that point, I don't even know. Maybe other than like the bucking and inner barrel, I don't even know what you would even be able to do with it at that point, right? But I think 500 would actually be worth it if it's great out the box. Yes, I know a lot of times like guys that are going for, you know, the more like, I guess, just replica, something just to like replicate the look. I know a lot of times performance isn't necessarily something that's like super important a lot of times, because remember, the vast majority of airsofters aren't also players. You know, that was kind of a crazy statistic that we had to look at, right? Where it's like the majority of people that order airsoft guns also don't always hit the field, right? A lot of times they're actually just relegated to the role of like a collector, maybe an enthusiast, right? Just wants to have something in their backyard just to shoot with, or just to have on a shelf or a wall because they can't own the real one. Right, I get it. But you know, at the end of the day, like I know a lot of us that like to hit the fields. We love to have the gun, right? The based off the real thing, the actual replica. Bring it out. That'll complete the loadout, complete the kit, right? And have it perform very well, right? That's the dream. That is the dream. Let's see. Cat 9-man edits and games. Is the Lance Tactical Gen 2 key lock 190 AEG for a star? Key lock. I mean, any Lance Tactical Gen 2 in general is going to be a very, very solid pick for anyone, starters especially because of the price point, right? Usually a lot of beginner players don't have, you know, a ton of money necessarily in order to spend just to get started in Airsoft, just to, you know, get that point of entry. So a Lancer Gen 2 is actually very, very alluring. I would say that that's a solid pick for pretty much anyone, especially beginners, because of their price point, the quality that they're offering. You know, you do get the 1-year warranty. And they're solid, man. Again, there are different versions of the Gen 2 you can get. I normally like to recommend going for the standard Gen 2s or the Core series. They're going to be the same thing. Just I like the standard models because they come included with a battery and charger. Not the best battery and charger, mind you, but enough to get you started, just to help you out and to get, you know, onto the field as soon as possible, right? Even come included with a thing of BBs. And those BBs are actually, I know it's a running thing, right? With the BBs you get included in the package, you toss them. Those are actually not bad. Those are actually not bad. So I would recommend them 100%. And there's a lot of different styles for it. Key mod, M-Lock, it just depends. They're all going to be the exact same in terms of performance. It's just going to be a matter of which aesthetic, which style you think looks cool, right? All right, let's keep scrolling through. Let's see, make sure I miss anything. Tell you if you can tell you what, if you can kill a squirrel, I'm in, Mike. I don't know about killing a squirrel, man. I don't know about killing a squirrel, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Brandon, yo, sorry for being tardy to the part. Good evening, gents. No worries, man. Hey, man, it's an open invitation. Anyone is more than welcome to hop in. I just strongly encourage everyone to go and take advantage of the promotions above my head. Remember, every $50 you spend, you'll be receiving 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Again, think multiples of 50, you're getting 5 per. You spend $50, you get 5. $100, you get 10. $150, you get 15, so on and so forth. You guys get the idea. We still have the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box, right? Check a look at all these amazing prizes. Again, every single one of these is going to cost more than the box itself, right? So no matter what you get, you're going to end up getting something good, right? Not only that, you also got the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box, right? That one is going for $120. You get 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. And again, it's request-based as well, so let us know what you're kind of hoping to get. Obviously, you know, there may be some budget limitations, but you never know. If the budget's in your favor, you might be able to go ahead and get that dream airsoft pistol or potentially SMG that you've been eyeing, right? You don't know unless you try, so make sure to go ahead and place your orders for that as well. You'll also be increasing your odds of winning tomorrow's $4,200 shopping spree giveaway. All right, let's keep scrolling through. Sam J, the VM9 from the pistol box is pretty dope. Can't wait to. Oh, okay, so you got the VM9, dude. Sick. I actually like the VM9. The Vor's VM9 is actually pretty dope. And guess what? There's still room for potential with that bad boy. It is still a TM spec M9, so you should be able to go ahead and just swap out internal parts at your discretion. Although, again, the biggest thing that I would always recommend for pretty much any airsoft gun, gas blowback, AEGs, going with the unicorn setup, of course. Inner barrel, bucking, hop-up nub, you're set, dude. Like, that is, you will see a night and day difference in terms of your performance. I always recommend going with that route. Are there other brands that exist? Yes, but let's be real. The value ain't there, and the quality sometimes is going to be hit or miss between other brands. You can't really beat the smoothness of a unicorn right at this point in time, you know? Let's see here. Should the fly instructor, you know, every week we gotta buy? Yeah, I've purchased a mystery box weeks apart. I'm still entered to win. No, okay, so remember, the entries, like I've said, guys, it's in the rule set. If you want to see the rules for yourself, I'll go ahead and link that again. The orders from every week do not roll over, right? We only count the orders within that week time frame, right? So last week, for example, right, 8:30 was the cutoff. All right, so every order from that Thursday, last week, 8:30, till this coming Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, all those orders are going to be entered, right? All those orders are going to be entered. It's not like it's a risk or that you're paying for a ticket and then and you have to buy. Not necessarily, because again, we're just doing this extra. We're just doing this extra because we want to give back to the community. You're still going to be getting all the amazing products in your mystery boxes as well, right? You're still going to get all the amazing products in your mystery boxes as well. And again, all it takes is one $20 plus order to be entered. Get some BBs, get some batteries, get some chargers, whatever it is that you want to get. If anything, worst case scenario, you're not too sure what to go ahead and get. I always recommend this, doing what a lot of the mods like to do. Gift voucher, right? Get yourself a gift voucher. It takes one business day for that to clear out. You'll get that assigned to your account within the next business day, and you can use that to buy whatever it is that you want, and that will also count as another entry into the shopping spree giveaway. I would say get the $50 one, so that way you get 5 chances of winning. Again, it's an easy way to do it. It's an easy little hack you can do. The only thing that's obviously not going to count is using a gift voucher to buy another gift voucher. That doesn't do anything. We've already thought of that. We've been doing this for years. Literally, we can say we've been doing the shopping spree giveaway for years now. It's crazy. But we've been doing this for years. It's not going to do anything. We've already thought of that. Just don't even try, right? Don't even try. It's going to be nulled anyway. All right, see, so it's going to see. Barn Owl. I would say maybe hit up the fields, Barn Owl. Good to have you, by the way. I would say hit up the fields. Honestly, that's probably your best place. DJ, kids, did you build my tube? I'm more than likely was probably me, DJ. I believe recently most of the mystery boxes have been built by me. Is there a way to tell which type of motor my rifle has? Asking for R15 and Gen 2. Looking forward to placing my order for the stream tomorrow. No worries, ACM, and always good to have you, dude. Usually for most ARs, it's just using a long type motor, right? They're just using like a long motor. You can just swap that out for whichever one that you like. Honestly, in terms of its size, it's just remember they're all gonna have a different output. They're all going to have a different effect on your performance, so just kind of keep that in mind. Generally speaking, I like to go with balanced motors or high torque motors, because at the end of the day, most people care about like trigger response. Yeah, high rate of fire is cool, and high speed motors do exist, but again, sometimes depending on the spring that you have, you do need a little bit more torque in order to pull that back every single time, right? Otherwise, you get something that's too weak, you're going to have problems. Jed Rippey, have you seen the new Lance Tactical and AirTech customs like SG? Yes, I have, Jed Rippey. I actually showed them off earlier on stream. And honestly, like, I don't hate them, right? I know some people like to clown on them and meme on them. Don't worry, I like to meme on stuff too. I like to clown on people as well. I like to clown on myself. But at the end of the day, you know, the AirTech stuff, it's really well built. And again, it does a very good job of being a transitional gun for a lot of players that mostly did, you know, paintball trying to get into airsoft. Yeah, it's a very easy transitional gun. So I don't fault, you know, Lance for doing that. Like, at the end of the day, it's a design that works, right? It is a design that works. Flyest Trucker, you know, thank you guys. I got a good gun for my Platinum Mystery. Hey, that's what I like to hear, Flyest Trucker. That's what I love to hear. I love to hear that, man. I love to freaking hear that. I'm glad that you got something really cool. I'm glad you got something cool from your Platinum Mystery Box. Again, guys, mystery boxes, they do work, man. They do work, right? Is it a guarantee that you'll get exactly what you want? Obviously, of course not. It's called a mystery box, for Christ's sakes. You know, my brother in Christ, it is a mystery box, right? But at the end of the day, you are still getting a heck of a deal. You are still getting a heck of a deal, especially when you order something like the Platinum Mystery Box or the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box. Because again, you're getting the multiple entries into the shopping spree giveaway automatically. So, you know what I mean? It's really hard to argue that. It's really hard to argue that. Throw shit together. That's unsanitary. Yes. That reminds me of, what is it, Happy Gilmore? It's, I ate pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. I tried that once, and it actually did work. It actually did work. Oh, it's so freaking funny. Oh, jeez. All right, let's keep scrolling up. Keep scrolling up. Got some more goodies to open. Vibe with the homies. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This is what I imagine. I imagine this stream is just like good background stuff to have. Kind of feels like you're having a conversation, hanging out with all the homies, right? But yes, Gnarls, back to your thing about Militia Kit. Yes, okay, so in terms of details for what I'm going to be rocking for Militia Kit, most likely I'm going to be doing RPK, or I'm going to be swapping that in between with my AK-47, my G&G RK-47, electric blowback. Love that gun. But again, I'm an LMG guy. Most of the guys on my team don't like running LMGs. I'm one of the very few strong boys on the team that likes to do it. Only Boaz and I are really like effective with them. So I'm going to be probably bringing out the RPK. And then in terms of clothing, as far as like the actual loadout, I'm probably going to be rocking my brushstroke camis. I have them in a Cry like sort of G3 cut style. I think I've shown them off before a couple times, but I have those. I'm going to wear that. Probably just going to wear some thermals underneath those and underneath my shirts. Just wear a t-shirt, and then I'm going to have either I'm going to swap out between this like Lancer Gorka that I have, this Gorka shirt, this Gorka top, or I'm going to go ahead and wear like this really 90s looking like highlighter color windbreaker that I have underneath all on top of everything else. Just because again, it just screams old school like militia. You know what I mean? It just kind of has that vibe. I wish I might show pictures. I actually might get in kit and actually show pictures. I'm just going to be wearing just a regular OD green chest rig that we have. Just again, something simple, right? Something to hold my AK pouch, AK mags, and that's literally all I need. That's literally all I need at the end of the day, right? Something about militia kits are just really, really fun, right? I don't get me wrong, I do love wearing my NATO kit, right? I love going out in like full, kit and everything. It's super cool. The plate carriers and the chest rigs and what have you. But again, just rocking just a simple rig, with some civilian clothes, mixing with some surplus military gear. Honestly, it's a vibe, dude. It's 100% a vibe. Appreciate you, brother. Of course, TJ. Anything, man. What's going on? Answer there. Let's see. Okay, answered that one. All right, cool. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions because I know there's going to be quite a few. And guys, we have 25 minutes left of the stream. Yes, it was a shorter stream today. But guys, 25 minutes. Make sure to go ahead and get your orders in now while you guys can. Remember, every $50 you spend, you'll be receiving 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Take advantage. I'm going to leave that there just for you guys to take advantage of. Don't miss out. And again, mystery boxes. They do indeed work. Black Eye TV, hey, y'all hosting an event soon? I'm trying to slide. Yes, Black Eye TV, we are again gonna be hosting more BB Wars events this year. Obviously, we try our best to do a Texas event out D14. We would love to be able to do another event at US Airsoft World out in oh my God, what was the name of the place? Anderson, California. That's right, out in Anderson, California. Shout out to Frank, the owner of US Airsoft World. He's a freaking legend, man. He's a freaking goat. Love that guy. Super great community. Anyone that plays out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a freaking awesome community, and you guys have one of the best fields that I've ever seen. So I'd love to be able to go ahead and do that again. So hit us up, right? I would love to be able to go and collab and start working on the details, man. Start working on the deets on trying to get another BB Wars event hosted out there. But again, I know that we were in talks with my boy Zubinel, I believe. Zubinel. He was saying that he might be able to go ahead and get the contact info and DM us and hit us up with all the info we need, and sort of kind of be like the kind of go between us and his field, because they say that they should be able to host a good amount of people there, and they were expecting a pretty decent turnout. So we might be able to do like sort of a Midwest event as well. That would actually be very, very cool. That would be very, very sick. Okay, so you built my box. Am I gonna be blown away, DJ? I think so. I think you'll like it. I think you're gonna like it. How do the old commercials gonna go for Men's Warehouse? You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Extra Preacher Isaias, what are your top 3 perfect out of the box LMGs? LMG is going to be my next pew pew, but I hate upgrading. Ooh, okay, Extra Preacher, that is a very, very good question, dude. That's a very, very good question. Oh, Chris Tushuff just ordered 2 mystery boxes, hoping for something good. That's what I like to see, baby. That's what I like to see, Chris. Absolutely. You're gonna be getting yourself the extra entries in the shopping spree giveaway as well. Let me know, guys, if you have placed your orders during this stream. I'll give you a little shout out. Of course. Want to go and show my appreciation for all y'all. Right, but don't worry. You order during the stream, you're gonna be getting those extra entries. I guarantee it. Extra Preacher is what are your top 3 LMGs? That's a tough one because I know you say you don't like to upgrade. Now there aren't too many LMGs that exist out there right now in this day and age that are like perfect as is. You know what I mean? Very few. Very, very, very few. Most LMGs in general, depending on what design they are, I would say actually do need a little bit more upgrading just because of the nature of how you're supposed to use an LMG, right? The LMG should never be used, in my opinion, the LMG should never be used in a passive sort of setting. It should never be used like only relegated to that. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you're, guarding something, yes, of course, you have to remain stationary. But in general, you never want to give the LMG to someone that's not going to be aggressive with it. You know what I mean? LMGs belong to the guys that are going to get shit done. They're going to be moving up on the field. They're going to be aggressive in their strategies. They're going to be focusing on moving up as much as possible, gaining as much ground, and providing cover fire, if need be, for extended periods of time for their teammates. Otherwise, what else is the point of running an LMG if not to be an intimidation factor? You know what I mean? Because if at the end of the day, right, if you're being charged up, you're like homies pulling up on you with the LMGs, right, and there's like more than one, and they're actually moving, aggressively on your position, like, yeah, you're going to be a little intimidated. It doesn't matter who you are, right? You're going to be a little intimidated because they have overwhelming firepower. They are indeed a force multiplier, right? So the way that you have to run them that aggressively, in terms of how you're using, just laying down the hate, a lot of AEG gearboxes need a little bit of work, a little bit of fine-tuning in order to be able to handle that, right? Specifically, at the very least, a really, really good shim job. At the very minimum, a really good shim job. Now, thankfully, some of the easiest ones to do that with obviously would be something like, 249 base or something that is using a version 2 gearbox. Again, this is one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite LMGs to recommend to people. Here, let me just go and put it right here. Let's see. MCR. No, does that not stand for My Chemical Romance? There you go. Yeah. Any of these MCRs, right, would be a solid pick, especially the short barrel. I like the short barrel one for me personally, but to each their own. Because if you notice, the lower receiver is just basically an M4 lower, right? It's an AR lower. It's using a standard version 2 gearbox. It just has an LMG upper on it. That's literally all it is, and that was the point of when this gun, because it actually is based off the actual thing, Ares Defense LMG that they put out. Like, it was a kit, right? You could have either gotten it in just like an upper kit for your ARs to swap over, or the whole gun as is, right? So this would be something that would be very easy, and I mean ridiculously easy to start upgrading. Even for someone that doesn't like upgrading, at least you'll know that this is going to be the easiest one to upgrade out the box. Now, if there was one that I didn't think really needed any upgrades at all, bear in mind, they can all use a little bit. They can all use a little bit. I guess it would have to be the PKM, the Atlas Custom Works, or the A&K, like, because they're OEM from the same place, right? Yeah, this bad boy. This would probably be one that I would say, like, doesn't really need anything out the box. These things actually slap pretty freaking hard right out the box. They got a pretty good rate of fire as is. They don't need to have, like, that's another thing, too, in terms of upgrade. You don't need to have an LMG that has, like, crazy, ridiculous, like, RPS, right? Because at the end of the day, especially if you're in a Milsim setting, you can run out of ammo very quickly. Very, very, very quickly, right? So being able to have a gun that can have, healthy, sustained rate of fire, but isn't going to run out of ammo too quickly, that is also kind of an asset if you think about it. So I would say that probably the A&K PKM is probably a solid pick if you're not going to be doing it. If you don't want to do anything crazy, I would probably recommend going with one of those. Or, the Atlas Custom Works PKM. And they're on a shocker deal. Guys, again, we still have plenty of guns that are on a shocker deal, guns that are discounted right now, and TAT gear as well. Make sure to go and check out all the discounted items right here. I'm going to go and link this up here as well for you guys to take a look at for yourself and take advantage of. All right, absolutely. This keeps going through. But yeah, it would have to be, in terms of just top 3 that I would recommend in general, again, it would probably have to be the Golden Eagle MCR, just because it's easy to upgrade. You don't really have to worry about too much. Atlas Custom Works PKM. And I would actually have to say, if you didn't mind spending the cheddar, if you didn't mind spending all that cheese, I would probably say the one gun that's not going to need anything, right? I think you guys already know what it's going to be. You guys already know what it's going to be. That's NGRS, right? So Next Generation Recoil Shock Mark 46. Now, it is sold out right now, but, the gun itself is like, yeah, that's what I would generally recommend if you were looking for something that you ain't going to touch anything. And I mean nothing. And it was going to be perfect out the box. That would be the one that I would say. Because, again, the feeding system is perfect. Like, the hop-up is solid. Like, I got nothing to complain about. And it's such a fun gun. It's more fun than the gas flowback 249. I know that exists, but honestly, like, nah. It's cool, but nah. Honestly, I'd rather go with the NGRS. I would rather go with the NGRS any day of the week. See here. See, make sure to see the thing. What are you talking about, Joseph Keane? Yes, best part, we are fine, and crazy part, we were talking about getting... What the heck is going on? Let's see. Chiropractors are your friend. Actually, honestly, that's something that I've actually thought about, too, at some point. I got really good at being able to give, like, massages in general, right? Just because every motherfreaker on my team, on my water polo and swim team, used to get cramps like fucking crazy, dude. They had no idea what it meant to freaking relax, right? So I had to learn real quick how to do massages. And then over time, I just started practicing more and more and more. Honestly, I've gotten really good at, like, doing, like, adjustments. Dude, it's freaking sick when I'm able to make the pop. Dude, I love doing spinal adjustments. How did my mystery boxes come out? Pretty damn good, Tristan Art Airsoft, which, by the way, always happy to have you, homie. And again, expect a little in one of the boxes, I believe. Expect a little something for you, too. I'm throwing in a little something from my personal collection to you, man. Just saying. You're going to like it. See, make sure I'm missing anything. Keep scrolling up. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft-related questions, feel free to go ahead and do so. Product recommendations, you're looking for my opinions on stuff, or if you're going to ask me just personal questions, you guys are more than welcome to do so as well. I'm not shy. Put the letter Q right in front of your questions, but make sure to ask them soon, because we got 16, now 15 minutes left of the stream. Guys, not too much time left, so take advantage of the promotions above my head. Hopefully you guys are smart and taking advantage of it. Hopefully you guys are smart, taking advantage of all the amazing deals that we got going on right now. But just saying. Winter's Ash, buying gift cards still counts, right? Yes, the only thing that doesn't count is using a gift card to buy a gift card. As long as you're not doing that, yeah, it'll count. It'll count. Make sure I'm missing anything. Keep scrolling through. Keep scrolling through. Oh, shit. Everyone, my wife, daughter, and I got T-boned, but we're all good. Cars isn't, nor the other ladies that ran into the red light. Jesus Christ, Joseph. Holy crap, dude. I mean, I'm glad you and freaking... Oh, Jesus. I'm glad they're okay, but holy crap, man. That sucks, dude. That freaking sucks, man. I'm sorry about that, dude. I mean, hopefully, you know... Hopefully nothing else bad. Like, yeah, just take it easy, I would say. That's why you were talking about chiropractic. So hopefully you guys are good. Holy shit, man. I've been in accidents before, dude. That is not fun. That is not fun, man. There's that unmistakable crunch that when a car collides with another dude. Or that's not cool. Like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that, dude. Jesus. Yes, best part. Okay, that's why. Best part, we were fine. And crazy part, we were talking about getting a new car. Oy. The irony, the irony. Well, at least, you know, hey, at least now you'll be able to go out and get that new car. Hopefully, insurance, you know, is on your side, and hopefully, you know, everything goes smoothly in that regards. But honestly, the biggest thing at the end of the day is that your family's all right. That, Jesus, dude. If I got a call from my wife saying that, dude, I think I'd have a heart attack, man. Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully, I'm glad you're okay, Joseph. I'm glad you're okay. Jesus. Wasn't it said that APC9 was compatible with VFC Glock Mags? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I just wanted to make sure that was not like an error in translation or something, because sometimes that does happen, right? But it did advertise that originally, so hopefully that still is the case by the time it's released. See, make sure anything just swooped all the necessities for that sexy Mark II. And that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. All the necessities, all the accessories. This world ahead tagging are going to be back on U.S. market. AFG, let's go. Yeah, honestly, that's one thing too. I would want to be able to start carrying tagging products ourselves as well. That'd be very dope. I would love to start carrying tagging products as well. Dude, I would use the hell out of them. I heard there's another Tristan. There can only be one. Bazooka Joe, what's going on? Got yourself another 5 entries. That's what's up, Bazooka Joe. That's what I love to see. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you. All right, keep scrolling through. Make sure I'm not missing anything. ATF ruling decisions. Okay, we answered that one as well. All right, make sure. Okay, we should be caught up on all those. Let's scroll down to the most recent comments and questions. I have a feeling there's going to be more. How much time we got left? 13 minutes, 12 minutes left? Jesus, 12 minutes left. Thanks much for the LMG info, bro. No worries, man. Again, I like the LMG role. I like the support gunner role a lot. It's definitely my favorite position to be in. Ayo. Pause. That is definitely my favorite class to run as. I'll say that. It's definitely my favorite class to run as. Just because, I don't know, like, it's really cool knowing that, like, one, I like being relied on. I do. I genuinely do like being relied on. And being that force multiplier that can, like, really change the outcome of how a skirmish goes is really freaking cool. And again, generally speaking, when you go to, like, regular walk-on fields, you're one of the very few people that actually have the privilege of being able to go full auto, at least even in burst modes. You know what I mean? You're one of the very few guys that can do that. So freaking nice all the way. Brandon, shout out to whoever put together my mystery box. Got the 220 YouTube unboxing mystery box. Asked for a dedicated CQB M4. I got the LT Pro Line 7-inch FDE, and I love it, bro. It looks dope. Thank you, guys. Brandon, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. I'm glad you got. I'm very happy that you got that. I was like, he's probably gonna like this. Is gonna be pretty sick. This is a pretty freaking good deal. So I'm glad you like it, nonetheless. Yo, by the way, thank you for hooking me up on this one. And thank you for hooking me up with the Arcturus NY02CQ on the Platinum box. Glad the mag came with it. It is not a winding high cap wall. Also, is the motor height adjust typically glued on this gun? Sometimes, yeah, you'll find that like they'll put a little bit of Loctite whenever they do like the motor tab screw. They'll keep that in place, right? They'll like Loctite it in place. Is it something that you could like just forcibly undo? Yes, but I mean, generally speaking, if it's set, I would say just leave it alone, honestly. But Winter's Ash, you are more than welcome. Again, I'm very happy that you got a dope prize in the Platinum Mystery. I mean, they're all dope prizes. They're all freaking dope prizes. But I'm glad you were able to get something that you liked. Under repetitive load like full auto LMG would definitely benefit greatly with at least a CNC 18-1 gears, 22 dpa motor, and proper compression parts for durability. And just general, yeah, I would agree to that, Prime Tech. Absolutely, 100%. That's what I would generally consider like a light minimum like tune-up. You know what I mean? Like just, and I think most LMGs, because of how you run them, especially for longer durations of time, they're gonna need that at some point or other. Could you get away with it, you know, for a little while? Maybe, but I would not recommend it. Personally, I would not recommend it. Especially if you're gonna use the LMG like the way it's intended, you know what I mean? Militia gearhead video. I might, Gnarls, you know what I'll do? I'll probably take a picture, take a few pics, have Jazz take a few pics of me in kit, and I'll put it in the tactical gearhead submission just to see what you guys think, right? Get your opinions on it. You can rate me, you know, tell me I'm ugly and everything. Airsoft info, I'm doing good, man. Always good to hear you. Always good to see you in the live chat as well. Let's see, we got 10 minutes. Holy shit, we got 10 minutes left of the live stream. Guys, make sure to take advantage now while you guys can. Again, I'll say it again. Promos above my head are going to be ending soon. As soon as the live stream is over at 5 o'clock, that's it. So you got to take advantage now while you guys can. Do not miss out. Do not miss out on this golden opportunity to get hella good stuff right now. And get extra entries into tomorrow's giveaway. $4,200 are on the line. That's a lot. That's a lot. A lot. You can do a lot of damage. Bossman and I were thinking about it, like, what would you do with $4,200? He was like, we can get, like, a lot of those M3 Moz Carl Gustavs from Elite Force. I was like, oh, wait, the HKM 110s. You can get a few of those as well. Several Mayo Gang MGC4s. Enough Mayo Gang MGC4s to arm yourself and a small squad. You know what I mean? Enough to arm a squad at that point. Honestly, like, I just... Hopefully you guys are smart and taking advantage of it. Hopefully y'all are smart and taking advantage of it. Let's go ahead and take a look, actually, at some of the other pictures as well, some of the other stuff that we were looking at up earlier. Some of the other pistols that we didn't really get to talk about too much. We talked about the APC, right? We talked about the Storm, right? One of the other guns that we didn't really get to talk about too much also. Let's see, let's pop this bad boy up. Get this ready for y'all to take a look at as well, to share. So he keeps going through. We answered that one. Yup. Okay, these bad boys, right? These bad boys. I know this is something that was like, some people were kind of memeing on, right? Was XG8? If I'm not, yeah, the XG8s. Here's the thing. I don't hate these, right? I think it's kind of cool, right? I think these are kind of sick, right? These XG8s. I think, you know, these, I don't know. They just definitely do scream cyberpunk to me at the end of the day, right? And it definitely feels like more of a niche thing. But I do think the design is pretty cool, right? I do like the fibers, right? If you look carefully, I do like the fibers, like, sort of set up there. It's a little strange that it's not back here and up front. Again, preferential, right? I think it's cool. I do think it is cool, but I do think it is definitely going to be a niche thing more at the end of the day. This isn't going to be something that's going to be flying off the shelves, and I don't think it's intended to be. I think I would like to see, especially with the white, the black and white, honestly, that's giving me, like, Star Wars vibes. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Now, actually, I'm intrigued. Now, you know why? Okay, BB Wars. What if that, right? The white and black XG8 ends up becoming, like, the go-to sidearm for, like, Imperial forces. That would actually be kind of hot. That would actually be kind of cool. We all have one, dude. Actually, now, okay. Now I'm interested. Now we're cooking with fire. We're cooking with gas. Right? That would actually be kind of clean. Or just kind of putting together like a cyberpunk loadout would actually be pretty cool too. There's enough guns out there that kind of have that sci-fi-esque vibe to them, where if you put them in a cyberpunk setting, no one would really look at you twice. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like it fits. It matches the aesthetic. It fits the vibe. And I think this does a pretty good job of that as well. I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a better look at the picture. There we go, right? Like, I think it works. I definitely think it works. Lower accessory rail on there, poly frame. There's nothing really, like, bad for me to say about it necessarily, other than, like, okay, it looks a little weird with the rear sights being back here, but I don't hate it. At the end of the day. And I think it is, again, I have to wait and see how it performs on the field, right? That's the biggest takeaway from that, is that how is it going to perform on the field, right? That's the biggest thing. That is going to be the most important thing, is reliability, right? And again, I don't mind spending a little bit more if it does mean that performance is there, like we were talking about earlier. We got 6 minutes left of the stream. Guys, again, promos above my head. Take advantage now while you can. Again, biggest things I'm going to recommend that you take away right now is the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box, getting you 15 chances of winning these shopping spree giveaway all for yourself, right? Don't miss out on this opportunity, right? So make sure this is, he's rolling this. Holy crap. Holy crap. The one I want to go and give a shout out to looks like JJ got himself the 5 entries. Ronald got himself the 5, and I want to go shout out everyone right now. Jonathan got himself the 35 entries. Good on you, Jonathan. Timothy got himself 5. Timothy with another 5. James with the 5. Timothy again with the 5, and another 5 for Timothy as well. Timothy's trying to gun for it, man. He's going for it. Sam, he's actually a newer shopper with us. He got himself 15 entries into the shopping spree. Good on you, Sam. You already have a higher chance of winning compared to everyone else that is new. Zach with the 5, Joseph with the 5, and my man Brewer with the 5, right? All VIPs except one. I mean, if that's the case, we don't know what we're going to do with the live stream bonus. Well, at this point, I don't really even know, right? Are we even going to continue doing it? Are we even going to be able to continue doing that? It just is, right? All right, let's keep going through. Keep going through. I saw another thing right here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let's see here. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, scroll to the most recent comments and questions. Come on. Oh, God. It took a long-ass time for it to load. Brandon, do you sell binary triggers? Also, is something that should be installed by someone at the store? When it comes to, like, a binary setting, there are ETUs and MOSFETs that you can buy that do have a binary trigger. Obviously, like the Nebula MOSFET, you can buy that, and it does have the binary setting. That is a program, the feature that you can do. But in general, is it something that you should install in general? It depends on the field that you're playing at, man. Some fields actually don't allow binary in the first place. Is it cool to have? Yeah. But if it's going to make the difference between you playing and not playing, I would double think about that. You know what I mean? Just think, weigh your options there. You know what I mean? Just kind of weigh your options. Say to yourself, is it worth it, right? Just make sure this thing. White CSI for sure. Queso Trooper vibes. That's what I'm saying, dude. It would look pretty hot. It would look pretty freaking clean as like the base, pistol, like the standard issue sidearm for Imperial officers. I think it'd be pretty cool. Thanks, man. I like both of them. 2 color schemes, black and gray for Rebels, black and white for Empire. Yeah. I like that. Sure, I missed anything. Sure. Casper, what's going on, dude? Sedge, maybe do we make something? Silted bros, beggars can't be choosers. Absolutely. Making sure I'm missing anything. I want to make sure I'm not missing any more questions. I think I got 5 more entries. I believe so. I believe you did. Sure, let's see. Make sure to say, what would you run for a medic role? I would think SMG, Angel Fuentes. Something light. Angel. That's at the end of the day, like something light. That's the biggest thing, right? Because if you're a medic, you're going to be roaming around from one side of the field to the other, trying to go ahead and revive teammates, provide aid, when need be. You don't have a whole lot of like, I would think, right? You don't want to be bothered too much with a big, heavy, cumbersome gun. You want to be able to just have something small, lightweight, portable. So SMGs, PDWs, PCCs, those are definitely an option for sure. I would say maybe the smaller the better when it comes to the carbine itself or to the the SBR, the PDW, right? Just something really, really compact and small, right? Very lightweight, because with all that running, you don't want to be weighed down by something heavy either. You know what I mean? And there are some SMGs that are on the heavier side. They're not really heavy in general, but like still, for some people they might be heavy. So I would just, again, maybe look at something that's very, very lightweight. One of my personal favorite guns, like smaller PDW or like SMGs, to kind of recommend to people. KWA original, right? I misspelled original. KWA original series. Those are options that I would always recommend to people, right? The Eve 9 or the E4, right? If you want to go with the Lucy. The Lucy, that's a solid pick as well. I'm still waiting for KWA. KWA, if you're watching right now, please, the Iris, I need that, please, and thank you, right? But yeah, I would recommend pretty much any of these, especially the E4 if you want to save, on magazines using regular M4 mags. Again, this is going to be very lightweight, very small, and still actually very competitive right out the box. Like, very, very competitive right out the box. Literally doesn't need anything other than maybe going with a unicorn type or inner barrel and bucking combo setup, right? Just throw in the bucking, hop nub, and inner barrel, and then you are done, right? You literally don't have to touch anything else about the rifle. Switch life extenders already, so you're good for using 11-1. And it's super lightweight. So you shouldn't have any problem lugging this bad boy around on the field all freaking day. Make sure I miss this thing. Okay, you're gonna do something special for my box from last night. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be doing something real nice, I believe, for your bonus box. Hopefully, we'll be able to get something real freaking snazzy for you. Did you hear about Terran Tactical Wolverine got a gas? I did hear about that. Haven't seen it as of yet, so don't have too much of an opinion on it yet. I want to give a shout out to Bazooka Joe. Got himself 5 extra entries in the shopping spree. But guys, you got like a few seconds left of the stream before it ends. You got a few seconds left of the stream before it ends. So make sure to take advantage now while you can. If you have stuff in your cart, make sure you check out now. Check out now. Now. Before it ends. All right, keeps going through. Somewhat lurking. It says I'm doing Dremel work. No worries, dude. I've actually had that happen to me where I wasn't paying attention with the Dremel, and the Dremel flew off. It broke, and it just kind of chipped away and flew everywhere. And thank God I was wearing eye protection. Because holy shit, that would have ended really freaking badly. Jonathan Rosales or the place of skull. That's what I'm talking about, Jonathan. That's what I'm talking about. And it's 5. It's over. It's done. It is the end of the stream, guys. Again, big shout out to everyone who joined the live stream and was participating in the live chat. Y'all make it so much more fun, so much more entertaining for me to go ahead and do this. Again, I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out with the community. It's been an absolute freaking blast. And again, even bigger shout out to everyone that places their orders. Again, we might not have, the freaking bonus entries going on during these live streams, considering the only people that are taking advantage of it at the end of the day are only VIPs, right? We got to start getting some more new people in. So everyone that's watching right now, share this around with as many people as possible, right? As many people as possible. Put it on, you're talking about your personal IGs, right? Let people know that this is the place to be, to hang out, to get all the amazing Airsoft content. Get your Airsoft questions answered, right? Get your thoughts on some stuff, right? Absolutely. And then talk Airsoft, right? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If you guys still want to increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway, we still have the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box that is still available at this time. We have the Platinum that's available, and we also have the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box as well that is available. Yeah, we do have those available, and hopefully you guys can take advantage of. And again, we will be running promos for tomorrow. But honestly, if it turns out like it's been going right now, we might have to stop with bonus raffles if we're not getting any new people at all, right? If we're not getting any new people, we're gonna have to cut it out entirely. So we're gonna need your guys' help to go ahead and increase, the word spreading amount to help you guys go ahead and spread the word of the Mayo Gang itself and the live streams that we do. Because again, we want new people to enter. We want new people to enter and have a shot at winning the shopping spree giveaway as well. But we'll come to that when we come to that. Guys, again, it's been absolutely real. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in to the live stream. It means the world to me that you choose to spend your free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the Mayo Gang. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway live stream. Make sure that you guys are watching, because if you're not watching, you won't be able to claim the prize even if your name is called. So make sure you get your orders in now while you guys can. I'll see you tomorrow.